A lot of you are probably familiar with the AVPN. It's the acronym in Italian for the Association of Verified Pizza Napoletana. What happened was a few years ago, or a few decades ago, rather, a handful of the top pizza chefs in Naples, Italy, which is where pizza was invented, they got together because they wanted to preserve the authentic pizza Napoletana. And so they got together and came up with these rules, some pretty strict guidelines of how to make authentic pizza Napoletana. And part of the rules were the ingredients. As you can see here, there's only 4 ingredients allowed in pizza Napoletana: 00 flour, yeast, salt, and water. That's it. There's no oil, no fat. That's how they still do it over there. Now, 120 years ago, 130 years ago, when the Italians started to immigrate to the US, they learned that the American style flour was not milled as finely as a 00 flour, and that would result in the pizza dough not being strong enough. It wasn't as strong as they're used to. And so they learned that if you add a fat, back then I guess they were adding lard. If you add lard to the dough, then it makes the dough stronger. Nowadays, everybody just uses olive oil or some type of oil. A few months ago, I did an experiment where I used those 4 ingredients and then I compared it with a dough ball made with olive oil. And not surprisingly, well, I was actually kind of surprised how much stronger the dough was with oil. It was a lot stronger. The dough ball without oil actually tore on me when I was shaping it. It just was very, very weak. And so I've been using oil, olive oil specifically, in my dough with bread flour ever since. However, now that I've been experimenting with the all trumps flour, I've learned that the all trumps flour is behaving a lot differently than regular bread flour. It's more stretchy, it's stronger, it's reacting, its characteristics are almost like the 00 flour. And so I was curious to see if I still needed to use oil, olive oil, in my dough or not with the all trumps flour. And so I did an experiment, 2 dough balls. Both of them are made with all trumps flour. One had olive oil like usual, the other one didn't. And this is what I learned. When I was shaping the dough with the oil was noticeably more stretchy. However, the all trumps flour dough ball without oil was still really, really stretchy. It was at least as stretchy, if not more stretchy, than bread flour with olive oil. It didn't tear when I was making the all trumps dough ball with no oil. It didn't tear on me. It was just really, really stretchy. It behaved just like the 00 flour when I'm making pizza Napoletana. And I baked them, and there was no difference at all after I baked them. There's no difference. Take a look here. There's no difference in the crust shape or airiness. They're both very bubbly and airy. There's no difference in the color, and there's no difference in the taste. So, in other words, when I added olive oil to the all trumps flour dough ball, all it did was make the dough more stretchy, which I think it was honestly superfluous. It's more stretchy than it needs to be. But it didn't affect the taste at all or the appearance or anything. So I was actually kind of surprised. I'm going to experiment a little bit more with this moving forward, but for now, I'm going to not add olive oil to my all trumps dough. There's just no need to. If I can cut out an ingredient or a step without any drop off in quality, then I'm going to. So for now, I'm going to do no olive oil in my all trumps flour pizza dough. I'll keep you posted. If any of you have experimented with this, please let me know. Oh, I want to give a huge shout out to Pizzori sponsors for providing me with these outstanding pizza tools, the pizza steel, and the pizza cutter. Thank you.